Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hutchinson Motorsports TV for some Monday night racing. Tonight, the Donut Box Late Model Series heads to Rockingham for another good one. We're going to have a heat race here to start off the night after qualifying, and we're going to jump into our main event. Appreciate you tuning in, spending your Monday night right here on the world's #1 streaming service. Ad-free broadcasting right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Best in the business, the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, on the call for you, the great fans. Again, thanks for tuning in here tonight. Be sure, like the video, subscribe to the page, put a comment in the chat. Let us know who's going to win this thing. Low turnout here tonight. Had a few drivers unable to make it. It should be a good one here, Rockingham, one of our biggest tracks on the season. As we wrap up practice, a couple more minutes left to practice. We're going to get the Hutchinson Motorsports tunes back on because, folks, this stuff is definitely the best music in the business. Enjoy some practice action. We'll be back for qualifying here briefly. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. In the chat says the number 33 Martin Picatelli's gonna win it. The Italian Picatelli, he's fast here tonight. 25.52, second place in practice. But folks,
well, guys, a bit of a low turnout this week, but I guess hopefully that means that it'll be a fairly clean race, and you know what? That means pretty good points for.
Turn that off. All right, folks. As I was saying, I thought that was an enigma, but Mike Poole, the league admin on the top of the board, that man, he's usually the slowest car out here when he hits the track, so it's impressive to see Mr. Poole. 25.50, that's a track record here at Rockingham. Donut Box Late Model Series action. We're going to be underway here in the next minute or so, jumping straight into qualifying. Officially over. Time to jump into qualifying. Let's see who the first cars that hit the track are. Cortland Herman out on the track. The North Branford, Connecticut native kid Cortland get it done tonight. Take home a win in Rockingham. He's going to be setting the pace here tonight. Rolling the top, getting as much momentum as he can as he takes the green flag here at Rockingham. Lap number 1. Qualifying action underway here. Donut Box Late Model Series. We're on board with number 17, Cortland Herman, heading into turn 3 and 4. His first lap underway. White flag in the air, one more lap left for Cortland. What kind of time is he going to put down for us? 25.86, that's junk. That's 3/10 slower than they ran in practice. Cortland better get on the gas. That's not going to be enough. Herman still the only car to cross the line, and Pointer across the line, 25.73. Herman going to cross his second and final lap. It's going to be 25.75. That's going to put him in second. Nash Pointer out here for his final lap, the Glasgow, Kentucky native. Hutchinson Motorsports TV on the back bumper of the number 12. You know that's good for 50 horsepower. The 12 crossing the line. 25.73, still top of the board for Pointer. Larry DePietro, quick time, 25.68 for the number 38, Lump of Junk. Look at that ugly paint. There's not even a number on the top of the car. But he's quick time. 3 cars across the line so far. We still got some time left here. Donut Box Late Model Series qualifying underway here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the number 1 broadcast company in the business. We're here for some Monday night racing at Rockingham Speedway. Sold out crowd. You know, this place is shut down, and for a good reason, because this place is junk. Absolute dump here. They should have bulldozed it. But we're back, nonetheless. Waiting on the next car to hit the track here. Chris Franz sitting in the pits. Is he going to go or not? We're all waiting on the 18. Any moment he might hit the track. Scotty Oliver there as well in the number 8. Oh, there's 2 number 18s, huh? Oh, he's 118. How about that? Look at the creative paint job. He's got a little 1 in front of the 18 just to throw you fans off. The Owensboro, Kentucky native, Scotty Oliver, looking for a good finish here tonight. The low car count. Cortland Herman in the chat says he sucks. Yes, sir, you do, buddy. That was junk. You're in last right now. Hope you know that. But the 118 is Scotty Oliver. He's going to give it a shot here onto the backstretch. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. He's going to be taking the green flag. Let's hop on board with the 118. Scotty Oliver starting his first qualifying lap. In front of a sold-out crowd, Scotty Oliver from Owensboro, Kentucky. He's rolling the bottom. What kind of speed does a 118 have? Is he going to get a Donut Box Late Model Series quick time, or is he going to be in the back with Cortland Herman? We're going to find out as Oliver heads into turns 3 and 4. Onto the front stretch as he crosses the line. His first lap's going to be 25.72, looking for 4/100ths of a second if he wants the quick time spot. Oliver onto the backstretch. Does he have the speed here at Thunder Valley? The Rock. Scotty Oliver getting loose into 3 and 4. He's sending it in there. Car sideways, coming out of 4 onto the front stretch. He's going to cross the line. Lap time gonna be quick time 25.68, just a little bit better than DePietro. Top of the board, Scotty Oliver. Meanwhile, Chris Franz in the 18 machine out on the speedway, finishing up his first lap. Dead last, 25.93. That 18 car is junk. Why is he rolling the top? He's gonna stay back there, folks. Onto the backstretch, he's gonna roll the bottom. This is the worst line I've ever seen in my life, folks. Chris Franz, checkered flag in the air there for qualifying, I think, or he just disappeared. I don't know. All I know is he's slow. Chris Franz back of the board. It's official. Qualifying's over. Time for some heat race action. Let's get your Hutchinson Motorsports grid showing. As we line them up, we're going to announce the starting lineup here shortly. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the number 1 broadcast company, Monday Night Racing. You're here to watch the Donut Box Late Model Series right here, Rockingham Speedway. We reopened this lump of junk track just for you, the fans. Here's your starting lineup. Heat race number 1, the only heat race tonight. On the pole, the number 118 machine just put down quick time. Scotty Oliver. 2 is outside the number 38. He was 1/1000th of a second slower. Larry DePietro. Row number 2 on the inside, and the number 12, he's no ringer. It's Nash Pointer. 2 is outside. He sucks today. He said it himself. It's the number 70, Cortland Herman. Row number 3 on the inside. What a terrible qualifying lap he put down. It's the number 18, Chris Franz. Then I believe Bishop and Poole are not going to make it tonight. Then we have Martin Beacadeli starting shotgun dead last, the number 33 machine. So the field is gridded up. We're about ready to roll here. Heat race number 1, the only one for the night. Oh, folks, we're in for a treat. Mike Poole and Chris Bishop out here on the speedway. They're going to run it and see what they got. What do the two admins have there in the back, folks? Chris Bishop in the 42, Mike Poole, the Canadian, in the 84. What an ugly car. He's definitely Canadian. Look at that ugly car. Numbers facing the wrong way, Mike. You got to turn that number around here in asphalt, bud. And dirt, they face him to the grandstands. But hey, give him a break, folks. He's Canadian. And the green flag in the air. Here we are underway at Rockingham Heat Race action. Out front, DePietro and Oliver duking it out for the race lead. Caution is out. Never mind. Chris Bishop has junked his race car. Welcome to the racetrack, Chris. Let's see what happened. So green flag came out here. Right here, you see the green flag in the air. Oh, the 12 and the 18 get tangled up. 42 nowhere to go, and Piccatelli junks him, and the 18 gets turned as well. Look at that junk car. That number 42 of Chris Bishop out of Muncie, Indiana, is junk. So we're going to rack him up, do it again here, folks. Bishop with the junk front end. He's toast. Larry DePietro pulling over. He's about had enough. Look out. Here comes the 18 down pit road. DePietro having some problems down there. Parked on the track. He was your race leader there, I believe. Or he's just pulling over, waiting. Who knows? But we're going to rack him up here, see what happens. We're going to waste half the heat race here under yellow. But it is what it is. It's Donut Box Late Model Series action. Let's get the tunes playing again, though, folks. We got some good tunes here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the #1 broadcast company in the business. Once again, folks, heat race number 1 of the night. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to run the heat, have a 5-minute warm-up, then we're going to have our main event here tonight. Appreciate you tuning in, spending your Monday night right here. The GOAT, yours truly, right here, Blake Hutchinson, up here in the booth. For you, the great fans, sold-out crowd here at Rockingham Speedway. Look at all these people. They shut this place down because nobody wanted to see races here. But as soon as the Donut Box Late Model Series announced we were coming back, tickets sold out immediately, and they're back, baby. As the field is set, let's go up to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, the most beautiful view in broadcasting history. Unbelievable. Can't believe we have a blimp here. Rockingham Speedway. This place was just hammered by a hurricane, but we're still racing. We don't care. No refunds on tickets here, by the way. So all the big fans at home that have had issues this week, sorry, but we're not refunding your tickets. So either come to the races or don't. You're not getting your money back. That's all we know. But the field is set. Pace car is heading in. We are ready to go green again. Green flag in the air. Rockingham. We are back underway for the heat race. Oliver out front, Scotty Oliver, he's setting the pace in the lead, but Cortland Herman right behind him. Martin Piccatelli getting loose here. Let's hop on board with the Italian, Martin Piccatelli, in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Right now, Piccatelli running fourth. He's one of the fan favorites here, folks. He's got all kinds of fans in the chat, and Piccatelli's trying to junk it. He's almost sitting on the apron here. What's Piccatelli doing? That's the worst line I've ever seen in my life. Picatelli's going to the outside. He says, Nash Pointer, you're slow. I'm going to pass you on the high side. Boy, that number 12 car's jumped. Picatelli just blew by him like he was sitting still. Picatelli up to third. Back up to the Hutchinson Motorsports blend. Picatelli holding on to the third. Nash Pointer is slow. He's driving like a sissy. Needs to get on the gas. Look at this number 12 machine. Is he even flat foot? I don't think so. I don't even think he's got the car floored. But let's go back out front. Scotty Oliver, white flag in the air. Final lap around here. Heat race action. He's got a big lead. He's definitely going to hold off Herman. Cortland Herman trying to hold on to that second spot. But we got a side-by-side battle for third. Picatelli on the top. The 38 of DePietro on the bottom as they come out onto the front stretch. At the line, it's going to be DePietro in second. Herman third, Pointer fourth, followed by Picatelli to round out your top five, folks. There was your heat race. We're going to have a 5-minute warm-up before we jump into our main event here tonight. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the world's #1 streaming service, folks. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services. All you need, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the largest library of broadcasted races in the history of the world. So let's get the tunes playing again, though, folks, as you kick back and relax. Get yourself a drink. Enjoy the practice action going on. And I'll be back shortly before our main event here tonight. the 5-minute warm-up has come to an end, which means it's time for your main event. In front of a sold-out crowd, we have reopened Rockingham Speedway for some Donut Box Late Model Series action. Folks, here comes your starting lineup here shortly. On the pole, playing the invert, the number 18, Chris Franz. 2 is outside in the number 84, straight from Canada. Is he going to make it tonight? He might not. Oh, yes, sir, he's here. The Canadian, the admin, Mike Poole. Row number 2 on the inside, the other fellow admin making an appearance here tonight. In the number 42, Chris Bishop. 2 is outside, the Italian, the number 33, Italy's finest, Martin Piccatelli. Row number 3 on the inside, and the number 12, it's Nash Pointer. 2 is outside, the number 70 machine, Cortland Herman. And the final row on the inside, the number 38, Larry DePietro. 2 is outside, the heat race winner in the 118, Scotty Oliver. 8 cars is your starting lineup here tonight. Rockingham Speedway Donut Box Late Model Series action. The field is set. Pace car's going to be heading in. We're going to be going green here, folks. 50 laps here tonight. Should be a clean one here with a low car count, but you never know. These guys like junking each other. Let's go up to our eyes in this guy, the Hutchinson Motorsports limp for this restart. As the field's getting they're not getting bunched up here. I don't know if we're going green or not. Up, pace car is in. We're about to go green, folks.
Green.
Front rows, Franz and Piccatelli. Green flag in the air and a terrible start by Piccatelli. What's the Italian doing? Is that how they do restarts in Italy? I have no clue, but that 33 had a terrible start. But Chris Franz, your race leader, trying to hold off the self-proclaimed ringer, Nash Pointer in the 12. Nash Pointer, he'll tell you he's a ringer, but I tell you what, that man is certainly no ringer. Second here, looking for the race lead, going to the outside. Can Franz hold off? He's blocking like 2001 Dale Earnhardt. Chris Franz trying to hold that race lead. Pointer to the inside. Side by side, coming out of the corner for the race lead. Pointer's going to blow by him like he's sitting still. He says, later, I'm going to take this spot. Deal with it. Heading into 3 and 4, they're still side by side. Franz battling back to the outside line, folks. The outside line looking pretty good here tonight, to be honest. Franz still your race leader at the line. As we go through the field here, boy, the Canadian, he's already dropped it dead last. Look at this man, Mike Poole out of Toronto. Let's hop on board with Mike Poole. See why he's so slow. Look how slow this man is. I know you're an admin, Mike, but the gas pedal's the long, skinny one on the right, bud. Get on the gas. And right in front of him is Chris Bishop, the other admin. So the 2 admins of the league are the 2 slowest, most junk cars out here tonight. Interesting to see. So back out front, Chris Franz, he's rolling the top, boys. He says you youngins might be bottom feeders down there, but I'm high side all day. The 18 Grandpa Chris Franz, he is bad fast rolling that top line. Nash Pointer trying to get around the bottom, not going to happen. Pointer looking to the outside. Grandpa Franz says, not so fast, youngin. This is my line. He's still going to hold the lead, but Pointer back to the inside. Can he take the spot this time? Coming out of turns 1 and 2. Side by side on the back stretch. Franz still holding on to the spot. And then the lap number 6, still side by side. Chris Franz, still your race leader for now. Let's drop back a little bit. Here's the Italian, Martin Piccatelli. Italy's finest. This man, he loves pizza, you know. The last time I saw Martin Piccatelli, I walked into his hauler, and he's throwing pizza dough up in the air. You know, like they do in the restaurants. He's just slinging pizza up, spinning it. I'm like, Martin, what are you doing? He just looked at me. He had no clue what I was saying, because Martin doesn't know a lick of English. This man speaks strictly Italian. In fact, he's had to fire 2 crew chiefs already. because he just can't understand. I mean, good luck finding an Italian-speaking crew chief. It's just not going to happen. We're out here in North Carolina. These hillbillies are no time. So still side-by-side, battle for the race lead. Chris Franz still has the spot. Franz rolling the top, looking good here tonight. I'm surprised how fast that high line is here. I thought this would be a one-lane track on the bottom, but boy, was I wrong. Chris Franz, he's definitely the best car on the top. Caution is out. Scotty Oliver just junked it. Collected Mike Poole as well. Let's see what happened. Scotty Oliver there on the outside in the pink-looking car. Here it is. Hutchinson Motorsports replay. There's the 18 of Oliver. Oh, he just comes down and junks that 38. He flipped him. Oh, that was dirty. The 118 of Oliver. He just junked him. Unbelievable. The dirtiest move I've ever seen in my life, folks. Unbelievable. Let's get a little better view here. I did not expect that from the 118. Normally he's a clean racer, but he's driving dirty tonight. Here it is again. Scotty Oliver, that high line, he just comes out right hooks. Absolutely murders the 38. Okay, maybe the 38 came up a little bit. But all I know is that 38's junk. He is done. Larry DePietro, he's not happy, folks. Number 38 with no number on the top is junk. There's a 118 of Oliver smoking around the track. So he towed it. 38, calling it a night. He's done. But we're going to rack him back up here. Nash Pointer, actually your race leader. Just barely took the spot before the caution came out. They were side by side. So we're back under caution here. Lap number 10 out of 50. Let's get the Hutchinson Motorsports music playing again, because this stuff is the best in the business. And I'll be back shortly here before we go back green. Let me find a good one for you. You great fans love this stuff just as much as I do. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Monday Night Racing, Donut Box, Late Model Series action. Cody Moore in the chat, as well as Gerald Davis. Cortland Herman in there as well. He's got his phone in the car. These great fans, they love their Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Monday Night Racing, Donut Box, Late Model Series action, Rockingham Speedway, sold out crowd. The field is set. We're going to be going back green this time around, folks. Let's go up to our eyes in the sky, the most beautiful view in the business, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Folks, then there were 5. We're down to 5 cars. It's looking like these guys, they're junking them. But that's what you get when you come to the Rock. It's all about junked race cars. 5 cars left here with just 39 laps left to go. Who's going to take home the checkered flag here tonight? Our usual winners are not here. A.J. Plemons is gone, as well as some other ringers. But the field is set. Front row is going to be Pointer on the inside. Franz on the outside. Green flag in the air, and a good start from the 12 of Pointer. He's going to line out into the front line. Can Chris Bishop, the admin, steal a win from these boys? It'll be interesting to see what that junk-looking number 42 of Chris Bishop has. Here he is. He's up to 3rd, folks. The Muncie, Indiana native. Let's hop on board with the admin, Chris Bishop. He decided, you know what, we got a low car count tonight, boys. I'm going out on the track. I'm sick of being tied up in the tower, sitting with Mike Poole all day. And can you blame him? If I was locked in a room with Mike Poole all day, I'd probably volunteer to go out on the track as well. So Chris Bishop looking to make a move as the 18 smokes the wall. Chris Franz side by side, looking to take the spot. Chris Bishop, does he have the momentum coming out of the corner? Not yet. The 18 of Franz going to hold the line on the top. Boy, Franz has been ride or die on the high line. It's been fast, but he just junked it and smoked the fence. He might stick that car in the catch fence if he keeps it up. Meanwhile, Nash Pointer's loving what he's seeing. Oh, we got one sideways. The Italian Martin Picatelli just jumped Look at that number 33 of Picatelli. He is junk. We're still green, folks. It's a big track. Pointer throwing a block on the 18. Franz at the line. Gonna blow by Pointer. Says, give me my lead back, nerd. Slide job. Chris Franz to the front. This man is a wheelman tonight. But the crossover move from Pointer. Side by side. Race lead on the backstretch. Rolling in lap 15. These boys are racing like it's the end of the race. They are duking it out for the race lead. 4 cars left up front as Picatelli just junked it. I think he's down pit road now. Picatelli calling it a night. So side by side battle for the race lead. Looks like Franz briefly has it. Can he hold on though? Meanwhile, it looks like Bishop's trying to hold on to that 3rd spot. The 70 of Herman rolling the top, trying to get around the 42. That's Courtney and Herman currently running at 4th here. We got a lapper up here. I believe so. So I just missed something. I don't know. Anyways, we got a side-by-side battle here still. These guys, they've been duking it out all race long. Chris Franz, he has loved that high line. He has smoked the wall a time or two, though. But I tell you what, he is absolutely wheeling that race car. It'd be great to see Chris Franz find victory lane. Not sure if he's had a late model stock win here. He's been racing since the start of this league. He's had a lot of good runs, but I'm not sure that he's finishing first. I could be wrong. But they're 2x2, side by side. The pack of 4 is still out there, folks. Mike Poole's out here rolling that junk number 84. Here he is. He's 3 laps down. Look at this guy right here, Mike Poole. Look how slow he is. That number 84 is junk. And he has his number upside down. Unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. So back out front here, Chris Franz, your race leader. Rolling the top, ride or die up high, and folks, it's working. Chris Franz, your race leader. Let's show your right rear suspension cabinet. Brought to you by Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On your race leader, Chris Franz. Look how close he's getting up to the wall, folks, here. Right now he's doing a defensive line. But Chris Franz, he is rolling the top here tonight. Rockingham Speedway. Nash Pointer going to the bottom. Chris Franz says, not so fast, sonny boy. The high line is the place to be. And look where my car is. I'm up high. You're not passing me, nerd. Fall back in the line. The 12 Pointer still looking to the inside. Not going to be enough. Meanwhile, Herman has taken over the 3rd spot. He has found his way around the number 42 of Chris Bishop. Still looking good through the field. Let's hop back on board here. Let's switch it up, go to the number 42 of Chris Bishop. You see the lapper coming up here, the Canadian, the ugly yellow neon-looking green car. About to get lapped again. He's just out here putting around the speedway. He's just out here on a Sunday drive, on a Monday. It's none other than Mike Poole. Here he is, folks. Let's hop on board with that slow number 84 car, Mike Poole. The Toronto native. Is he wanting to jump the leaders? He might. He might just decide to jump the leaders. Let's see what he does. No, not yet. They're coming up on him here. That's Chris Franz, still your race leader here, Rockingham. We are almost halfway done. Boy, these racers have to believe there's probably not going to be another yellow. It's possible, but it's unlikely. So it's going to be interesting to see when these pit stops happen. And here comes the 70 car, Herman, underneath the 12 Pointer, trying to take over the 2nd spot. But as I was saying, though, folks, these guys pretty soon here, they're going to be wanting to pit here. Cut this race into 2 halves. Because I know they're going to need to pit before the end of this one. My guess is they probably got about 10 more laps left of fuel or so. So in my mind, the pit window, it's going to be here in the next 5 to 10 laps. We're staying right here. Hutchinson Motorsports Blimp View, brought to you by the go-to broadcasting Blake Hutchinson from Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the #1 broadcast company in the business. Franz still out front, but we got a battle for 2nd, though, folks. The number 70, Herman, right on the back bumper of the 12. Single file here through the top 4. We are down to 4 cars on the lead lap. We got a 5th car out there running, but he's down 3 laps, and he's got a junk race car, and he's from Canada. Mike Poole. So Mike Poole, he's happy to bring home a top 5 here tonight. Who would have guessed it? Mike Poole in the top 5. Unbelievable. What an incredible run for Poole as he's 4 laps down. Well done, Mike. So right now, they're still single file. It is tough to pass right now at Rockingham. These guys are mashing the throttles here. Front of this sold-out crowd. You know, folks, I was driving the blimp down, you know, in the air. That's typically what I do. I just take the blimp down to wherever we're racing. But as I was flying by the track, it was about 6 a.m., and the fans were just lined up at the gates. They've been out there, they told me, since 8 p.m. last night. There were some fans that they were angry. They were trying to get their money back due to the hurricanes that happened this week. But here at Donut Box Late Model Series, we don't give refunds. 100% no refunds. We don't care what happened. Could be the worst day of your life. No refund. You already paid, bud. We got your money, and you're not getting it back. But meanwhile, your race leader coming down pit lane, Chris Fran's going to be the first car to pit. I think that's the right call. If Franz has a good stop, I think the right call is to go early. Let's see if he elects to get 4 tires. I assume he is. I think 4 tires is the call here. But then again, 2 tires might actually work because these are pretty slow pit stops. So we're just going to stay tuned right here on the 18. See how many tires he gets. Oh, he's cutting through pit stalls. He's cheating. The 18's cheating. Look at him, folks. Unbelievable. Look at that dirty driving. Franz driving through the pit stalls, the shortest way around the track. Well done, Chris. So right sides are up here. Let's see if he's getting 2 or 4. In my mind, you know, I think I'd go with 2 tires now that I think about it. But Franz is going for 4. Here comes Pointer down pit road. Bishop's down pit road as well, so Herman's the only car that hasn't pit. As he stuffs it into the wall. So your other 3 cars left in this one have pit. Chris Franz has fallen a lap down. He's finally back out on the speedway. Now let's compare lap times here. The last lap for Portland Herman, 26.45. Let's see what kind of lap times Mr. Franz puts down on them fresh tires. Boy, those pit stops are so long, he almost went down 2 laps. Franz almost got down 2 laps on that pit stop. Looks like Bishop going to come out of pit road here before Franz with a pretty big lead on him, honestly. Bishop, he might have got 2 tires here, folks. Hang on, let's rewind it. Let's see if he was listening to my broadcast. Yes, sir. Chris Bishop listening into the GOAT's broadcast. You see the right side go up, and then he takes off. So a 2-tire stop from Bishop in the 42. I think that's the right call. Bishop is listening to the broadcast in his car. I'm basically crew chiefing for him, folks. But Nash Pointer out here as well. He might have took 2 tires, too. He had to have, folks. Let's rewind it. One more time here. All right, Nash Pointer, here he is down pit road. Yep, 2-tire stop for Pointer. So the only car out there with 4 is Franz. And he is 10 seconds behind the next 2 cars. So I definitely think that's a mistake, unfortunately, for Franz. Because Franz just ran a 25.81. Bishop is actually faster. So 4 tires not helping Franz. So he's going to need a yellow flag, unfortunately. But meanwhile, Cortland Herman, he's still your race leader. He has not pit. He's hoping this thing just stays green and maybe he'll get a caution before he runs out. But we're going to find out pretty soon here. He's going to be running out of fuel. I'd say in the next lap or 2, you'll be seeing that 70 car coming down pit lane. Meanwhile, Nash Pointer, going to become your race leader once Herman pits. He's got a 4-second gap on Bishop, and then well behind them to Chris Franz, about 10 seconds behind the next car. Meanwhile, Cortland Herman down pit lane. Here comes the 70, folks. He's probably going to drop back to 3rd, here's my guess. You're going to see the 70 take 2 tires here, most likely. Or he might just do a gas and go here. Let's find out here. What's the 70 going to do? Yes, sir, folks. I think he's doing a gas and go. Yep. The 70 only fuel, no tires for the 70. So we got 3 different strategies out here. We got 2 cars on 2 fresh tires. 1 on 4 and 1 on none. And Pointer, he is coming here, folks. Let's hop on board the second place car. Race leader Herman back out on the track, but folks, he's got old tires. 4 old tires. Cortland Herman, he's still your race leader, but you're about to see Nash Pointer blow by him like he's sitting still, at my guess. 13 laps left to go. Lap number 37 out of 50. Pointer is down about 0.6 of a second on your race leader, and he's reeling them in quick. Last lap around the speedway, Pointer ran a 25.5. Let's see what the 70 of Herman's going to run. My guess is he's going to be in the lap 25-second bracket. A couple tenths slower, most likely. So Cortland Herman going to cross the line here. Lap time 25.67. So he's about a tenth and a half, 2 tenths slower. As Nash Pointer actually just ran his fastest lap of the session, folks. So right there is proof 2 tires was the right call, because Pointer is running 25.40s. Chris Franz is running 25.8s on 4 tires. So Pointer, the back bumper of the 70 here, he's about to take over that race lead. He's going to be patient. The Glasgow, Kentucky, he just needs to wait. He knows he's got the better car right now. Bumper to bumper, is he going to junk him? He might. Pushing him down the backstretch. Just get the hell out of the way, Cortland. You're junk, and I'm bad fast. He's right to the back. He's trying to take him out. Nash Pointer looking to junk Cortland Herman. He says, you better pull over or I'm going to stuff you in the fence, bud. Nash Pointer absolutely tormenting that number 70. I think he's going to junk him, folks. Here he comes to the quarter panel. Herman not giving him any room. Side by side on the backstretch. Nope, they're going to fall back in a line. Pointer getting annoyed here with the 70 of Herman. Herman trying to hold him off with them 4 old junk tires. Meanwhile, Bishop's about 4 seconds behind these two, so it's a 2-car battle right now. Pointer going to roll to the top here. He's got to figure something out to get around that 70. Cortland Herman, he's driving that car about 10 lanes wide, blocking the entire track, and it looks like Pointer has the outside line. Gonna get a run here. I think he's gonna take the race lead this time. Off the corner, still side by side in the trial. Crossing the line, it's still Herman for now. But Pointer has established himself to the side here. Can he take the run here on the outside line as they're coming out of 2? Door to door, they're gonna bang each other. Onto the back stretch, heading into turns 3 and 4. Cortland Herman, known as a dirty driver. Is he gonna junk him? He might. Here comes the 70 of Herman rolling the bottom. Into the trial, well, it's still the 70. I'm surprised he's been able to hold him off this long on them old tires. With just 8 laps left to go, this is a battle for the win here, folks. Onto the backstretch again, the 12 on the outside. That's Nash Pointer, the 70 of Herman on the inside. Heading into 3 and 4. They're going to stay off each other just barely. Look how close they're racing each other, folks. You can barely fit a sheet of paper between these two in the corners. At the line, looks like Pointer had the spot. But heading into 3 and 4, Herman's still there as they're going to bump each other there onto the backstretch. The 70 still smashing them up there. Let's hop on board with this number 70 machine of Cortland Herman. Oh, he hits him into the tri-oval. Pointer going to take the spot finally. Takes over the race lead from the 70. Cortland Herman, there's no way he's going to be able to pass him back. With just 6 laps left to go, folks. Chris Franz, he was dominating this race. Unfortunately, made a bad call on the pit stop. Got 4 fresh tires instead of 2. And, folks, he's still not any faster than your race leaders. So Nash Pointer, he's running basically the same lap times as Chris Franz on 2 fresh tires. Meanwhile, Cortland Herman is running actually better lap times than Chris Franz as well. So Cortland Herman out there on 4 old tires. He's actually still faster than Chris Franz, who's on 4 freshies. Meanwhile, Chris Bishop, he's had a good night here running in 3rd. Basically locked into 3rd. He's got 4 seconds between him and the next car, then 17 seconds behind to the next car. So Nash Pointer, he's out front here by almost a second. With just 3.5 laps left to go here, Nash Pointer, Can he go from non-ringer to ringer? His first career Donut Box Late Model Series win. Is it going to happen here in front of these great fans at Rockingham? I tell you what, these fans haven't sat down a second here tonight. Rockingham Speedway, these fans, I tell you what, they've been glued to their feet. On your feet, off your seats, these fans love themselves some Donut Box Late Model Series action. So let's hop on board with your race leader, Nash Pointer. Coming out of turn 4, 2 laps left to go here in front of the sold-out crowd at the Rock. That number 12, he's been good all day. And I tell you what, you know what the difference here tonight for Pointer is? For the first time ever, Nash Pointer put the Hutchinson Motorsports decal on his car. And what do you know, folks? He's taking home a checkered flag for the first time. So coincidence? I think not. Hutchinson Motorsports TV adding horsepower to that number 12. Unbelievable. The things we do here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. And since he put our decal on his car, we did help him out with the setup to this race. You know, Nash was calling me throughout the week as we're on the white flag. Last time around the speedway here. But Nash was asking me all kinds of setup stuff, and I was helping him out. I said, Nash, you know what? Since I helped you out so much, make sure you put the decal on your car. And he did so. But the checkered flag in the air. Nash Pointer, your winner here at Rockingham Speedway. Cortland Herman taking home second, followed by Chris Franz, Chris Bishop, and Mike Poole, your top 5. So Nash Pointer taking home the win here tonight. Big win for the Glasgow, Kentucky native. After putting Hutchinson Motorsports on his car, he decided he's going to win a race. It was go time here tonight. So let's check the chat here. Is Nash Pointer in the voice chat? Yes, sir. Let's pull him up in here. But, folks, before we do that, thanks for tuning in, spending your Monday night right here with the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Rockingham Speedway action. That was a quick one, folks. We were done within an hour. Whole show completed within an hour. What a race. Nash, Blake up in the booth, you got me?
It feels good, brother. I'm happy to be here. Finally get a win.
Yeah, hey, congratulations. A big win. You know, I was telling the fans, this was the first time you had that Hutchinson Motorsports decal on the car, and I definitely don't think it's a coincidence you found victory lane.
I don't know. I think it adds at least about 6/10 to it. It's pretty darn fast, brother.
Yes, sir. But, hey, you ran a great race. Good call there on the pit stop, getting the 2 tires. It seemed like you were actually faster than Franz, who had the 4 tires.
Yeah, we battled out for a while, and I think that when he got those extra 2 tires, it gave me the advantage there on the speed, just getting out in front of them. And track position has been a big part in this race. I got lucky. I was able to get by Cortland, but, yeah, heck of a race.
Yeah, you know, great job. Cortland decided to go fuel only on his stop, and it looked like definitely hurt him a little bit, but he definitely duked it out with you there for a few laps, but you were able to eventually get around him and bring home the checkered flag here tonight.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, hey, great job. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs or anything to let the fans know?
Yeah, I want to thank out my grandparents. They pretty sure they're watching right now. I appreciate them for sticking around to watch, and thank you to Hutchinson Motorsports for adding that extra speed.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, great job, Nash. Congratulations on your first Donut Box Late Model Series win, and hopefully we see more of them in the future.
All right, I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Nash Pointer in the 12. He goes from no ringer to ringer tonight. Nash Pointer in victory lane in that Hutchinson Motorsports TV number 12 machine at Rockingham Speedway. But, folks, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. It was a quick one. We were done with the heat race, qualifying, and everything within an hour. That's a record here. But, again, we hope to see you next time. But, hey, folks, we're going to be back tomorrow. 5150 Cup Series action Tuesday night. Then Wednesday we're going to be in the Nexus Motor City Truck Series. They're in the playoffs. And then Thursday night to rack up the rest of the week, it's the Stars and Stripes Truck Series. So be sure to tune in the rest of the week here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the world's #1 streaming services. I'm the GOAT, Blake Hutchinson. Thanks again. Till next time.